Creepy crawlers are festering our opponents to death. Mwah. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another adventure with ManaMan. Today, we've got a juicer for you, and we've got creepy crawlers. And these creepy crawlers are very fun to play. With the new Alchemy edition coming out, we've got a whole bunch of things to unravel. First off, you'll notice this well, this isn't really the creepiest crawler, I suppose, but it is a hollow Hinge Wrangler. Now, this is a creature, 6/6, and when it enters the battlefield, you're going to seek a land card. Okay, cool, pretty standard effect there. But this is where it gets funny. Discard a land card, and then you're going to conjure a card named Hollow Hinge Beast, which is a 5-cost 5/5 vanilla. You may also activate this ability while Hollow Hinge Wrangler is in your graveyard. So this is going to be like a late game win condition. You're going to be able to take all of your lands in your hand and just trade them in for 5/5 vanilla beasts, which can be a win condition versus more aggro-y type decks. We got a bunch of different ways to get land. You got mulch. Look at this. Reveal the top four cards of your library, put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest into the graveyard, which is going to be, comboing very nicely. On the top end of the curve here, we do have Professor Onyx, totally not Liliana, by the way, and the Magecraft is nice. It's going to give you a little bit of a win condition because we are running quite a bit of sorceries, as you'll see. But +1, you lose 1 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. That's going to be fuel in the graveyard, and go ahead and just add whatever you want. So the Professor Onyx is going to be a really nice curve topper here. I really enjoy it. You could also opt to go with a snow version of this deck and just have like Blood on the Snow instead of Professor Onyx. I actually did tinker with that, and I didn't hate it, but I think we're going to just roll with the Professor today, just for, the content's sake. Next, we got Lolth, the Spider Queen, because this is going to be what makes our creepy crawlers. The Menace Reach Spiders. We all know what Lolth does. You draw a card, every time a creature dies, you get a counter. Create 2/1/1 black spider creature tokens with Menace and Reach. This is going to be our creepy crawler engine. And if you notice, we do have Blex Vexing Pest. Say that 3 times fast. Blex Vexing Pest. Blex Vexing Pest. Okay, I can't, but listen. Other pests, bats, insects, snakes, and keyword spiders you control will get +1/+1. So we're going to be putting a bunch of creepy crawlers out on the battlefield, and they're all going to get +1/+1 with Blex Vexing Pest. And it's pretty good versus aggro because when it dies, you gain 4 life. So this is a card I'm not seeing a ton of lately, pretty much ever, and I am running it today, so I'm really excited. But yeah, Blex is going to make a good appearance here. We've got nice synergy with the spiders, and gaining the 4 life is nice. But if you need a little bit of extra juice in the deck, you can search for Blex. You're going to look at the top 5 cards and just add any of them to your hand and whatever else you don't want into the graveyard, and you lose 3 life for each card you put into your hand this way. This card is going to be pretty good versus other mid-rangey kind of decks, and definitely for control, because your life total really doesn't matter too much versus control. So that's awesome. And next, we get into Ishkana Broodmother. This is one of the powerhouses of the deck. This is a 4-drop win condition. It's going to have Reach. Other spiders you control get +1/+2. So you're going to get a nice healthy boost from the Broodmother. And then you're going to exile 2 other cards from your graveyard for 2 mana. Draft a card with the Broodmother's spellbook. And I'm just going to go ahead and just flip through here a little bit. You can go ahead. There's a bunch of juicy things here. You do see the Hatchery Spider. This is one of the winners here. Spider spawning. If you can create a 1/2 green spider creature token with Reach for each creature card in your graveyard, if you can draft this card, it is an absolute bomb. It is a bomb of a spell. So there's just tons of different things that you can grab here. It's really, really great. Hatchery Spider also, big bomb. We want the big bombs. We want to take Broodmother. We just want to storm the battlefild with a bunch of spiders. This is the creepy crawlers. Kind of a creepy crawler, I guess. Kind of walks, does have feet. It is a Gitrog Horror of Zava. It is a Menace Frog Horror. In the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If they do, you're going to tap it and then seek a land card. And whenever a land comes in and has tap 2, sacrifice this land and draw a card. So this is a brand new card with the Menace. It's a very interesting card. I like it a lot. You can go ahead and you can go ahead and get a lot of land on the battlefield pretty quick with this card, and they're never really dead because you can always just tap them and sacrifice them, draw a card. The early game engine is pretty simple. It's a lot of discard, and it's like, well, why discard? Well, it's pretty simple because this deck struggles versus control. Any sort of control that's running, discover the formula, any sort of thing like that, we just got to get rid of their cards. We got to cut them before they can get into their late top of the curve. So the Dreadfugue, the Durez, the Inscription of Ruins, those are just going to be discarding their hand before they can get into those big bomb spells. So we're pretty much going to cut the life off before it ever can begin. Yeah, and then we just got Mulch and Meathook Massacre here, so that's pretty much what we're rolling with. This deck, it does make a lot of use out of Lair of the Hydra, because we do have so much land going on, and I'm almost thinking about kicking this up to 3. I'm not going to, but I always kind of debated it. They're so bad. This and Hive of the Eye Town are so bad when you get to the late game that I do want to calm down on them a little bit, but we have so much land coming out that these are really nice win conditions, and hey, they can't be divided by 0, so that's always nice. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. We're going to storm the battlefield with lots of creepy crawlers. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Maranamo. Say Maranamo. Say Maranamo. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Let's go. Kinda not the best hand here. Have nothing to play turn 1 or 2. I'm going to keep it. Not great. We'll prevail. We'll prevail. Yeah, nothing good here. Nothing good here so far. We could use a duress, just a little sprinkle, just a little spritz something here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, especially if they don't go crazy aggro here. So Werewolf Pack Leader, I would consider that relatively aggro. Okay, so we got a Mulch, I guess, something. Will we discard 1 here? Yeah, we're a little bit heavy here. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 6. So I am gonna get rid of a land here. Yeah, definitely gonna get rid of a land. Do you want to go green or? Yeah, you're elected. That's fine. That's fine. Got 3 more lands here. Obviously, yeah, that's the right move, I believe. So red, are we gonna see a Tovolar? We're gonna see a Tovolar. I don't like Tovolar. They're gonna swing in for 3, gain a life, and that's gonna be a huge ouchie. Well, let's go ahead and waste no time here. We're gonna have to destroy the Tovolar. That's gonna be way too dangerous. Let's stop the bleeding a little bit. Another Tovolar would be gruesome. Oh, and look at that, another Tovolar. Alrighty. Gosh dang it. Brutal, brutal, brutal. We do have a Meathook. They don't have 3 wolves or werewolves anymore, so can go ahead and alleviate some pressure here. I don't want to do this, because they can just sacrifice something, I guess. We can go Broodmother. We can bounce pretty well. What do we want to do here? The Massacre is in play, very much so. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. I know that on each combat they can they can just play like it's some 1-drop puppy or something and then sacrifice it in order to tap it. But I think I'm okay with that. Let's play Katrog. 6/6 body. Can hopefully wall this onslaught of the pack. So it's the pack versus the swarm. Let's see who will win here. That'll come in tap. That's nice. That means no crazy arsonists or anything. No snowland, or well, not enough snowland, so don't have to worry about Blizzard Brawl or anything. So you're targeting it. You got some. That's a 6/6. I don't know for red. Red has to burn it to death. So I mean, I don't know how you're gonna burn this puppy. Not a puppy. Not a puppy. Frog horror. Look at that thing. That thing is stout, baby. That thing is stout. You don't want no smoke from this. You don't want any smoke. I know you don't. So they're thinking. They're thinking. You're going to swing? Okay. They're going to take the card from there. I am definitely, without a doubt, going to block Tovolar. You can keep your wolf pack leader. You can bump up the life. Whatever you want to do. Demon Bolt. Alrighty. That's fine. They will gain, what, 1 life? 1 life here. Okay. That'll do it for that. Let's drop Forest. Sure, that's fine. Do we want to go Broodmother? Yeah, let's go Broodmother here. We could always Meathook Massacre the next turn or go with the Professor. Or do we want to just play it I don't want to call it conservative, but if they go wide, I think we want to wait until we play the Meathooks until they go wide. I think that's the best move. Let's drop Broodmother for now. So the Broodmother comes out. Again, don't have to worry about Blizzard Brawl. They can use what? Pump 4 to make this a 5/3. I think that's fine with me. That'd be way too much, in my opinion. Way too much of an investment just to take out this Broodmother here. Oh baby, and the Arsonist. That's got Menace. I can't block that. They're gonna draw a card from Pack Leader. Alrighty. Alrighty. Not too worried here. Oh my god, and the Snakeskin Veil. So our Broodmother goes bye-bye. That is so sad. That is so sad. I'm sorry, Broodmother. I have failed you. Let's go ahead and play this for 4. Never fear. We'll get some life back as well. Boom. Clear the board, and we'll go up to 8 life here. Bang, bang. Barring another one, I think we're okay. Another Arsonist would be pretty rough here. They just have so many cards in their hand from the Werewolf and the Tovolar and all that drawing power. So to get another Werewolf Pack Leader. Foretell. Oh, that's a Harbinger. I know what that is. That is a Lupine Harbinger. And that is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. We can get rid of their entire hand, but the Harbinger's would be enough to kill us. So let's go ahead and play Onyx here. I'm just gonna kill you real quick.
That's Professor Onyx to you.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and gain 1 life here.
Sorry, you don't make the grade.
We'll get 9 here. I hope they use some oh, it's a Demon Bowl. I thought for sure it'd be a Lupine Harbinger. Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe, okay. I was really nervous it was a Harbinger. Outland Liberator. Okay. Darn, we don't have too much to play here, do we? We can always Eye of the Height. Let's go ahead and let's just take a look what they got going on in here. Let's take a look with the Dread Fugue. What you got in this hand? Do we use the Inscription of Ruin on the rest or no? Snakeskin Veil. Okay. I'm gonna say yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Discard 2 cards. Let's just get rid of these. I'm sure they'll use it, but it at least forces them to, I suppose. They can't use the Demon Bolt anymore. Go ahead and use your Snakeskin Veil. You can play this now. I think I just want to pop. We don't have any reanimation targets, do we? We do actually have the Undead Butler. I think that's the move here. I think that's the move here. Return target creature, and we're gonna take the Butler. This will give us a chump blocker, and then we'll be able to return something from our graveyard to our hand. And I think we're gonna take the Broodmother if we can do it. Ooh, and we got a Hollow Hinge Wrangler. The Wrangler genes. Not bad. The chump blocker is going to be very nice. And then again, if we can just add the Broodmother to our hand, that's going to be a lot of value that we'll be able to just draft with the spellbook. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take 2, unfortunately. That's going to be not so good. They'll lose a life. I'd rather be gaining life, but we'll go ahead and take it from their life total as well. Let's do this, and let's snag Ishkana Broodmother. So let's take the Broodmother here. Alrighty, alrighty. What do you got in your hand here? Field of Ruin, I think that's fine. No big deal. No big deal. We'll replace that handily. We'll replace that, no big deal. I don't think that's that... Yeah, that's not the end of the world. And oh, they have a land... Oh, that's nice to see. So they do have Frenzied Trapbreakers now. I'm going to try my hardest to make this daytime. Let's go ahead and drop Ishkana Broodmother. Hopefully I can draft something worth 2 in the spellbook so I can make it daytime again. I think that would be very nice. Alright, Broodmother. Let's do some brewing. And again, want to take all the lands and the non-creatures in case we get spider spawning. Mulch, that's fine. Fingers crossed for a 2-drop. Fingers crossed. 2-drop. We need it. Oh, and we do. We get a Prey Upon. That's going to be good enough. That is going to be good enough. The Hatchery Spider would be good, but not in this situation. We want the Prey Upon. We want to get rid of one of the Trap Breakers, and we need to cast 2 spells to make it Daybound. So let's go ahead and fight the Trap Breaker here. Are they going to pop it? It did get cast. It did get cast, so it's going to be daybound, no matter what you do here. So they are going to target the meat hook. Alright, I'll gain 1 life. It'll go bye-bye. Alright, now it's daybound. It has to be daybound. See, now, oh, that's nice. I can just bounce now. I mean, boom, we just bounce. Whatever, we keep the Broodmother this way. Oh, another Broodmother. That's brutal. That's not going to help at all. Alright, let's go ahead and do this again. Go ahead and do this again. That's fine. What do we got? What do you got for us, Broodmother? Prey upon. That's not going to be good. This gives us more bodies. That's pretty good. We can mutate it. I don't think that's that great. Maybe if it had flash. Maybe if it had flash. I think the Twin Silk Spider's fine here. We can play that down. Create another token with reach here. Again, they're powered up. They're powered up because of the Broodmother. Let's use another one. Let's waste no time. Ruin and a mulch. Sure, sounds good to me. Let's get a bomb. We need a bomb. Oh, no bombs yet. No bombs yet. This has vigilance and reach. That's kind of nice. That's very nice, actually. We'll take vigilance and reach. I'm going to pass turn. Definitely going to pass turn here. Don't want to put any of our spiders in danger. Alright. Alright, Ranger class is pretty irksome. Oh, that's going to be rough. Okay. It's not nighttime yet, so the damage will be alleviated quite a bit. I'm just going to chump this. They're going to put a 1/1 counter on it. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to chump it. Oh, and they don't swing. They don't swing. Wow. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... We could cast this. I'm going to go ahead and brew something up real quick. Do we want to use the Inscription of Ruin to just kill it? I think we kind of just do. Let's just use this as a kill spell. We could also kick it. Do we have any reanimation targets? So that wouldn't be worth kicking. That doesn't really make any sense. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and use the Broodmother here. Just kidding. I'm just gonna kill the Liberator. It's getting too big. We'll destroy this. Let's do that. I think I'm okay with the Stormseeker. It just doesn't scare me enough. I'd rather just get rid of the raw damage. I just want the raw numbers matter a lot here. We're gonna drop the Sentinel Spider. That's gonna be a 5/6. Look at that puppy. These have reach but not vigilance, so we'll stay back. And the creepy crawlers are festering our opponents to death. Charlie Radler. Hello, Charlie. Unfortunately, I hope you're not a good Charlie. We're going to have to take you out here. Undead Butler, Ruin, and a Blex. That's good enough. That is good enough with I. Let's keep this sucker. And hopefully we can get some spider action here. No spiders yet. Gotta pump up the jam here. Oh, a mountain. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and drop the force here. Do we want to go with Undead Butler or Mulch? Oh, Geist Channeler. This is going to be one of those games, huh? One of those games. Alrighty. Don't think we need much land here. I'd rather just drop the Butler. Sure. Drop the Butler here. Oh, a Duress would have been nice. That discard is very strong versus Izzet. And these shenanigans, because we need to just cut them at the button before they can drop these big instances and whatnot. Alrighty. Let's waste no further time. Let's get this Inscription of Ruin going. There we go. Discard 2. Put a little bit of pressure on them. Jawari Ruins here would be brutal, and they divide. Okay, so they use that to make the divide cost 1. Very good move. We'll be able to reanimate that. Replay, not reanimate. Environmental Sciences. Alrighty. Teach me your ways. Teach me your ways. Drop the mountain. Okay. Not the worst thing ever. We get another Ruin. That's kind of nice. Let's drop this for green. I'm always scared of the Jawari. So we'll always keep 1 mana left over. Let's go ahead and discard for 2. Don't have any cheapened spells yet. No Geist Channeler. You've already used it on your Divide. Oh, and we get rid of Unexpected Windfall and a Hullbreaker Horror. Oh, baby. You love that. You love that. Get that out of here. I don't want to see that late game. I don't want to see it ever. Key to the Archive. Oh, okay. So they're going to draft a card, then discard a card. So we need to get this Inscription of Ruin out quick. That's rough. That's rough. That's going to be able to add, what, 2 mana here. Okay. What do we want to do here? We're going to Inscription of Ruin. They're going to be able to keep one of their bombs, which is unfortunate, but I just don't think we have any other play. So let's go ahead and make them discard 2 cards. A Duress would be so nice here if we could complete the cycle and just get rid of their entire hand. I mean, it's still pretty good. Divide and a Putrefy. I mean, it's not terrible. Drop this. I guess we'll just play a Mulch. Only thing we got going on for us here, so. Get a Ishkana Broodmother. Alright, go past the turn. Hopefully we at least create a target for the Butler. And what do you got here for us? You got, what, a lot of land here. Scared of this card for sure. Nothing doing, huh? Nothing doing. I kind of want to play Search for Blex. Let's go ahead and search for Blex here. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to search for Blex. I'm going to put pretty much everything I can into my hand. I don't care about my life total in this matchup at all. Oh, it goes through. Definitely taking the Duress without a doubt. And the Professor. And these can all go straight to Never Never Land. Yeah, that's fine. We'll lose, what, 6 life. Or, no, yeah, 6 life here. We'll be able to Duress. Yep, let's go and do that. If you got something juicy, it's going bye-bye. Oh, it is to discover the formula. At least we'll get to just still Duress whatever they got here. A Fading Hope and a Spike Field. I don't think that matters too much. I guess we'll just do, what do we want to get? It's not a huge difference either way. I guess the Fading Hope. That's fine, I guess. So they're kind of in top deck mode here. I mean, with a Channeler and a Spike Field doesn't do a whole lot. Doesn't do a whole lot here. Oh, and they get another Key to the Archive. That is unfortunate. That is a great top deck. So we'll get 1, discard 1. Okay. Y'all got any more of them Search for Blexes or an Inscription of Ruin? We could get something here. Get Trog. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go straight for Professor here. Again, I'm always just worried about the Jawari. I don't know if they're running that or not. I think they are, right? Yeah, Jawari Ruin. So we'll leave one untapped here, so we can play this without the worry of Jawari countering us. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess they could divide, because this can give them 2 mana. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just use the +1.
Witherbloom is just as dark and musty as I remember.
Witherbloom! Witherbloom colors are good colors. Meathook Massacre. Do you want that or Lolth? I think we just kind of want Lolth. I think we just want a Lolth. The Meathook Massacre could clear the board, and we could use Undead Butler to retrieve
impeccable study habits.
Ishkana. I think that's okay, but I'm not to do that. Getting nervous here. You never like going late game with this deck. This deck is very scary late game. They got what? Key to the Archive. They got all the mana in the world. It just comes down to, do they have the spells? Do they have the power spells to play? And they're searching their graveyard. I don't like the graveyard searching. Don't like the graveyard searching at all. Butler, we need some drinks. We need some drinks, Butler. So Butler can go ahead and block the Geist Channelers to protect our Professor. What you thinking here? Just gonna pass? Ooh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Let's go ahead and just do this. I don't care about my life total. I want cards, baby. Another Lulth. I guess, why not? Reinforcements. So let's drop our first Lulth. Attempt to, anyway.
There has to be an answer here.
There's always an answer. Lulth, welcome, my queen.
Come closer, little thing, that I will cull the weak.
Yes, let's call the weak here. Let's drop the Lair of the Hydra. Alrighty, do we want to go for Mulch or Butler? Kind of getting low on our... kind of want to calm down a little bit. We're going to mill ourselves to death at this point. I guess we'll Mulch. Hopefully we can follow a Hinge. We can actually hit him for the Magecraft as well, so that's nice. And we don't get... Okay, there's got to be a, our beast in here somewhere. We want to be able to translate these cards into 5/5 beasts. That'd be nice. Fading Hope. Alright, so Scry. On the bottom, okay, you like seeing them put their stuff on the bottom. That means they're searching for answers. So this deck does feel a little healthier than classic classic extra turns, Alrun's Epiphany nonsense. It is the guy's channeler with the Discover is very good, but I don't think it's like broken. Okay. A lot of options here. Obviously, we're gonna +1 here. Take a look, Professor. Ooh, and we get the Broodmother. Let's go ahead and take that. Plenty of food for the Broodmother.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
We just found... Why are you complaining? We just found something. Liliana, I mean Professor. Let's go for the Gitrog here. Gitrog sounds good to me. Gitrog the frog. Got a nice ring to it. So we're gonna play the Gitrog. I mean, unless they divide by 0 it or something. I want to play this so that when we play the next land, we can actually have, what, sacrifice? There we go. Ribbit. We'll go ahead and do this. Again, I want to slow down a little bit. Our goal is to start brewing some stuff with the Broodmother. And they're going to kill this. This is fine with me. That is so okay with me. Another Broodmother. Okay, let's drop this. Drop the Swamp. And let's go for the Broodmother. This is going to bump up our token here to a 3/3, which will be nice. And now, because I don't want to just start milling myself to death, we're down to 18. I'm going to just start exiling with the Broodmother and just getting all of the cards I can with Ishkana here. Unexpected Windfall. Alrighty. How many inscriptions do we have? And that's going to be it. Oh, we can't even use the Broodmother. The Broodmother would have taken over this game. The Scoundrel. How are we doing here? We got... Ooh, okay. So, I think we got black mana here. We are on the draw. I think we can afford it. We can afford to be a little dicier here. Let's try the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Let's do this, because this can get... This is better early game. We can get anything for 2. And last time I checked, they can't really play anything for 2. Oh, with such short mana. Wow. Whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery, I don't see any instant or sorceries in here, so I'm not too scared of that. I think the Haster is just a little more threatening. So let's get rid of that. And then we'll have the Durez for any instant or sorceries that they presumably draw. Alrighty, so Thermo Alchemist is live. They're pretty much gonna ping us for 1 each turn, and then maybe even more if they get some fun cards like an instant or a sorcery. Let's go ahead and just see what they got here. They didn't top deck into an instant or sorcery, but hey. We had to try, right? I'm assuming this Reckless Stormseeker is coming. Ugh. Alrighty. Lots of damage at our face early. That'll be a 3/3. Alchemist will tap out our end step. Okay, so we'll drop the Deathcap Blade. Not too bad here. We'll drop Blex. Blex is pretty good versus aggro. 3/2 body. We can trade with the Stormseeker, and then we gain 4 life. That 4 life is pretty good. So hit us with your worst. There you go, 1 damage. That's not awful. Mono red got us down to 16 on turn, what, 3? It's okay. It's okay, not terrible. If they don't have a way to exile Blex, we're going to be getting a juicy 4 life, so that's very nice. And then we can set up for a Broodmother next turn. Alrighty, hit me with your worst. They don't play the other Stormseeker. That means that must mean they have something better to play, right? I'm wasting no time. I don't want to take any more damage. Even though it would be fun to boost up the Broodmother with Blex. It's just not worth it. Oh, we get a Cemetery Gatekeeper. And this is going to be... Okay, shares a card type with the exile. Okay. Okay. So... I don't know, we're sitting at 20, so things could be worse. They really could. I'm going to play this for green. Play that for green, and let's drop Ishkana, the Broodmother. The creepiest of all crawlers, and it's well worth the 2 damage, obviously. Unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and play that. Alright, Broodmother, do your worst. Pass turn. That Gatekeeper is going to end up paying some serious dividends for them. Go ahead and shock us for 1. We do just wall everything now. Unfortunately, the Alchemists, I mean, we're going to need some sort of removal here. The Alchemists will be able to... Oh, and 2. Okay, fortunately, the Gatekeeper also hits them, so that's kind of cool. They're eating food for our Broodmother here, too, so that's unfortunate. Alright. Let's go with a Hollowhead Wrangler. It's going to deal 2, but again, we just get a 5/5 on the battlefield, so it's pretty good. Pretty good if I do say so myself. I'm going to seek a land card, and again, this isn't... Oh, this I don't think this is an actual, this isn't a glitch land, because this is just seek 1, so not on the battlefield, so that's good. So, let's go ahead and just pass turn. I don't want to swing. We're still behind, even if they drop this Reckless Stormseeker. Ouchie. Big ol' ouchie. And they're going to go with a Thermal Alchemist. Okay, no big deal. They will take 2. I think that is notable because, I mean, we're going to be able to swing in eventually. So, I mean, if they keep taking their own damage from these creatures and a sorcery, not too bad. Not too bad here. Oh, when we get a Meathook Massacre, we could have played Professor Onyx here. Shh, totally not Liliana. But, yeah, the Meathook's going to be pretty much a win condition here. We're going to be able to sweep this whole board. I think that's going to be it. So let's do this for... We'll just do it for... I don't know. Maybe they got some crazy... Yeah, we'll just be conservative here. Pay 4. None of our creatures will die. Well, let's go ahead and do that. The Gatekeepers will go bye-bye. Thermal Alchemists will go bye-bye. Our creatures will live, of course. Go ahead and do your worst. Get me down to what? 12? Unless they have an instant or sorcery. Oh, okay, so we screwed ourselves. Oh, no. What are we doing? Alright, so I didn't see the Spike Field Hazard coming. No big deal. So we get rid of that forever. It's not going to matter too much, let's be honest. But it's kind of unfortunate. Let's see. You want to swing here? You want to save for the... Yeah, let's just go ahead and swing. I said we're just being overly conservative. It doesn't matter one bit. We definitely have this game pretty much wrapped up at this point. But yeah, that's going to hurt. Pass turn. I don't want to Durez just yet. Let's go ahead and play this. Hello, Professor.
You really want to fight me? That's cute. This is my
No, I do not want to fight you. I'm gonna lay.
Essence fade.
I'm gonna go ahead and just sit back on this in case they have something else with haste. We want to keep Professor. The Professor on the battlefield. Cemetery Keeper. All right. Get rid of that. That doesn't do a whole lot now, does it? Oh, and another Thermal Alchemist. That's actually relatively annoying here. Do I want a 5/5 on the battlefield? At this point, I kind of do. Let's go ahead. Let's use this. The Magecraft will theoretically be able to gather us back some more value. And let's just go ahead and take another Meathook. My plan here was just to like pop off for a Durez and use the Magecraft to get some damage. Oh, Professor, you're always a blessing. Let's just go ahead and play. This is kind of too much for them. Another Meathook. keep you for 3. Won't remove any of our own creatures this time. And let's go ahead and just use it for fun. Because I like having fun. Let's go ahead and just get a beast here. Whoop! Oh, we exchanged that land free of charge with a beast here. I'm going to save the duress. It's 15 to 11. They're pretty much out of firepower, and that's going to be it. Hollow Hinge Wrangler is going to take it. Isa313, how are we doing? How are we doing? I'm feeling good. We got some good wins under our belt. Our belt is getting big. Feeling good. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Alright, so it's got a mulch here. Pretty relatively standard. Oh, and they take a mulligan. Take a mulligan. We'll go ahead and give them a hello. We'll be friendly because, you know, you just never feels good taking a mulligan. They might need some comfort. We'll be nice. We'll be good adversaries here. Good game. Oh, they're calling good game on us early. Wow. Alrighty. Do we want to mulch? We'll probably have to end up having to discard some stuff, but oh well. And we get nothing. Wow. Alright, I guess we'll just cull the herd a little bit there. That good game, that premature good game's got me a little irked. I was being friendly. Or do they mean for us or for them? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We get a weakened Faceless Haven. It's just a 3-3 now. It's not even a 4-3. I don't even care anymore. Don't even care. Whatever. Do your worst. We'll drop a forest here. Let's just get rid of some of that hand. Screw it. Screw it. Let's go ahead and hack away at this hand here. Can't be fun losing 2 cards. I don't care who you are. It's never fun losing cards in your hand. Yeah. Yeah. Especially with that mulligan, you're going to feel it a little extra hard. We're both playing black-green, so that's kind of fun. We'll see who's the better black-green deck. Oh, and they get rid of a Blood on the Snow. Oh, and a forest, and a snow-covered forest. I love getting rid of Blood on the Snow. Tell you that right now. Alright, Faceless Haven. Whatever. Whatever. You needed the Shambling Guest just to help you. Embarrassing. Let's go ahead and drop Gitrog, Horror of Zava. Woo! Let's go ahead and seek a land card, and I don't think they actually fixed. Oh! No seeking yet, but I don't think they actually fixed the glitch where it gives you a glitched land in your hand. I'm sure if you've seen it, but if you have not, it does. Whenever you seek a mana or a land card, it goes ahead and just gives you a phantom card in your hand. I do have a short on my video, on my profile that you can check out. It's pretty funny. It's definitely funny. Let's go ahead and drop a force here. It will get sacrificed this land, draw a card for 2 and a tap. Pretty nice, pretty nice. This isn't too effective yet, but I'll go ahead and try and swing here. I'm sure they're going to use the Shambling Ghast. They don't? Okay, they do, okay. So that would make the most sense. Here's the Phantom Land. Here we go. Here's the good old Phantom Land. Alright, Danny Phantom. Do we want to use... Yeah, I think we do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can use Eye of the High Tyrant. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Don't have anything else to play here. We'll be able to swing in with Menace. Exile something. I don't think we can reanimate the Blood in the Snow, so if they play another Blood in the Snow, we can at least get rid of the Shambling Ghast. I think that's the best move. Swing in for 3 here. And we're going to pass turn. Alrighty. Alrighty. Works with me, I suppose. So now we've got two cutesy little lands here. With Sacrifice the Slam, we'll be able to draw a card. A 6/6 with Menace, so we got plenty of presents here. Christmas is coming. For all you Christmas. Azeka's Chariot. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and create a 2/2 kitty cat. Not bad, not bad. We're going to kind of flood it here, so let's go ahead and drop. Let's go ahead and drop this. It will get the cute little Sacrifice this land, draw a card. I wonder if they're going to use any sacrificing for Gitrog. I think we can use this now. I kind of just want to use this now. Right? Let's swing first, maybe. Are they gonna do it? Do we really need another land card here? Do we really need to use the meat hook here? I don't know. That's the question. Do we sacrifice this? Dig a little bit. I know I'm taking a long time here. I apologize. I apologize, game. Let's go for it. I'm not sure if they're gonna go for it or not. They might not. So will they go for a sacrifice here? Maybe just take a kitty cat? I don't know. And they do not. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and swing in here. I doubt they're going to double chump block. That would be kind of silly. They're probably tired of giving us a bunch of land. Understandably so. And they're just going to take this. Holy Moses. Alright, so it ends up working out very well. I'm going to play the Massacre now. For 4 here. This is going to clear the board. Are they going to use the Merchant to draw a card with these 2 treasures? I don't know. Again, that's up to them. Doesn't seem like... it seems okay. Doesn't look like it. Nope, and that's a firm no. We'll gain 2 life here. We're sitting pretty. Sitting pretty. Our hand is actually pretty cruddy. For 4 cards, there's kind of nothing we can play with 4 entire cards. Oh, and a Toxtrol the Corrosive. Alrighty. That's going to get a slime counter. Okay, interesting. I think at this point, do we just want to go for face with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant? They're not going to sacrifice Toxtrol, obviously. Let's go ahead and do this. They're not going to... It's got a Menace as well. So... yeah, I think we can do this. Let's go Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And we'll be able to swing in here. 2 Menaces. Get rid of the Skullport Merchant, because again, I don't want that to be reanimated by a potential Blood on the Snow. And that's going to take them down to 3. Let's drop a Swamp here. Perpetually can do this and sacrifice and draw a card. I'll do that on the end step. We have nothing to play. We'll be tapped out if we do that anyway. So I think we just end turn here. Yeah, I know. We'll get some Ucky counters. We'll get some Ucky counters, but that's okay. We're still plenty alive here. And the Menace. We are menacing. So let's see here. This would be kind of close, right? We've got Toxtrol still out there. They can make a Faceless Haven out of something. Chariot can do some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Depends what's in that old hand of theirs. This is actually surprising. Oh, they're going to hit us with a good game? Oh, we get it. The frog for the win. Ariel 67, how are we doing? Kind of reminds me of The Little Mermaid. A timeless classic, but you know. Enough childhood nostalgia. Let's go ahead and get ready for some creepy crawlers. Kind of okay. It's about as okay gets, I suppose. And we're gonna go against what feels and looks like white weenies. So, okay. Hive the Eye Tyrant. Don't mind if we do. We set up for a turn 2 mulch. It's not great, but, you know, could be worse. Alrighty, that Cleric Life Spawn's gonna get out of hand pretty quick here. So, sweating a little bit already. Let's go for mulch here. Let's see, we do not have to discard. We've got some pretty cards. Pretty cards in here. 2 Ishkanas. The Broodmother. Now again, this Cleric's gonna get out of hand pretty fast, so I think I'm just going to use Inscription of Ruin as a kill spell to get rid of this Clerical Life Spawn, because I mean, we're going to be down to what, to like, presumably about, I can't do math, 14 or 15, depending on what they do here. Oh, and okay, so we actually get a break here. That's kind of nice. Are they keeping like a Vanishing Verse in their hand? I kind of want to play the blacks. Kind of want to discard their hand. I kind of want to just discard their hand here a little bit, but I kind of want to kill this as well. Decisions. You also play the Blex to keep this at bay, but I don't think that's going to do very much because this is kind of hard. I'm gonna opt to go for discard here. I know it might seem a little weird. We should probably just kill this and then, you know, do some other stuff, but if we don't really have a way to deal with them if they go wide. So I think this is okay. Next turn, we can either do a Blex and a Duress, or we can do an Inscription of Ruin to kill the cleric, and then a Duress on top. So we get rid of a cleric, and they get, oh, that's not good. That's not good. They're gonna get a Phantom from the graveyard. That's gonna come in tapped, so it could be worse. Alrighty. Power that sucker up. Ouchie ouch. Okay. I think we're sitting okay here. I really do. If it was time to panic, I would do it. The Lolth is gonna give us a lot of options here, because the next turn we'll be able to block these Cave of the Frost Dragons and stuff. So, kind of want to go with a Blex for the life gain and then go Durez. I think that's the best move here. We could have also Inscription of Ruined this to kill this or discarded, but this gives us presence, gives us a little bit of life gain as well. Ooh, let's get rid of that Vanishing Verse, and this is going to be rough because Aura is going to be able to just reanimate some things every time something dies. That's going to be rough. So they are going to establish Aura. Ooh. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. So it would have been better to go with the Inscription of Ruin, apparently. I will not block that. No thank you. So this only goes one time, right? This only triggers one time. So let's drop this. We can go Lolth. Let's go Lolth. We'll get a small, very small boost from Blex.
Darkness will a gift.
I think we just need to last one more turn.
Loyalty.
We need all the loyalty we can get here, Lolth. All of it. We can block the things in the air now. Blex will allow us to get a little bit of life gain as well when it dies, so that's nice. I think if they don't have removal, we'll be fine here. They go for a cleric class, and that's gonna not be enough to do anything significant, right? You gain a lot. Oh well, I mean this turn for lethal at least. Shouldn't say it does nothing. It does very well do something. Alrighty, so they're challenging for lethal. I want Blex to die. I want you to trade, and I want you to die. Seems good. Seems good. So do your worst here. We'll get rid of pretty much everything, unfortunately. Ora will do some stuff. They'll gain some life, and let's go ahead and do some triggers. Alrighty. That Blex is going to come in very nicely for some life here. We can get rid of those. That's not the end of the world. I can get rid of this Cleric of Life's Bond, but this Cleric class is going to prove to be very annoying. Alrighty. Let's drop the Swamp immediately. What can we play this for? 4. Not going to be enough. I mean, I think we'll be okay. I really, really do. We can play this for 4, swipe 2, and then just deal with the Cleric of the Lifespawn for 6/6. Let's do that. Oh boy, that ooh, I almost had a heart attack. 4, not 3. Misclick for the ages there. Let's swipe 2 here. We'll gain 2 life. Ooh, you'll love life. And create 2 more tokens. The Blex Subservience will be rewarded. And know who's been Subservience? Blex. Shout out to Blex, Vexing Pest. Making the creatures a 3/3 to get rid of the Aura was really good. Obviously, they're about to reanimate something here, and I'm assuming, I have a feeling, I know what it's going to be. So you gain life equals to a toughness. Okay, so more, that's okay, because you don't have trample or anything, so I'm not worried about you. That would be lethal if I didn't have 2 creepy crawlers to defend. Block you. No, thank you. Alrighty, more stuff. They have 38 life, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But we do have a kill spell here, so that's gonna be fine with me. Let's waste no time. Destroy target. And let's get rid of you, because you're scary. Gain 1 life here. Draw a card, lose 1 life. I'm okay with that.
My words are for ambitious minds.
Yes, love, my queen. We shall be fine. I believe. We'll drop that. Duress doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's pass turn. Pass the turn for sure. Gotta save for this Cave of the Frost Dragon. We'll definitely be chumping with the spider. Is this it? The Cave of the Frost Dragon here? Alrighty, so we do get the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Unfortunately, we are just short of passing on our own. Sorry, my queen, I could not save you. Blex. You're gonna take the Blex, huh? Okay. I don't really want to use maybe we should have used the lair of the Hydra.
I return to the abyss.
Yes, to the abyss you go. I'm so sorry. Please do not be mad. Alright, so we do get a Hollow Hinge Wrangler here. Ooh, and we get to do this. Let's play that. We'll be able to get rid of this no matter what it is, so I guess we'll... Well, nah, I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say no matter what. Oh, and we'll duress that away. Get that out of here. No attacks. No attacks. So we can obviously... I think we're sitting okay here. The Cave of the Frost Dragon, we can chump 1 time. The Apparition's not going to do anything. They can get rid of the Meat Hook, right? Just the Meat Hook. Put a 1/1 counter. I'm not that worried about that. So we gotta find a way to really tap into this life here. Because they're at 40 and we're at 9. And they still have enough of a board to kind of get nervous. The Meat Hook's not that important to lose, in my opinion. And we do get another one. We do get another one. So that's cool. Do you just want to swipe the board here? I kind of think so, right? Let's give the, I'm trying to think, do we want to use this? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this for 2. And then we'll be able to use a layer of the Hydra, I guess, for something. Swipe for 2. We do get rid of reach that way, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I think it's worth it. Boom, 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 boom. So let's take the... Do we want to keep this or no? I think we should keep the lair. I'll swing in with this. We'll take a little chunk out of this life total here. This is not in their hand, so we can't Dread Fugue it. And if they want to get cute with the lair, with the Hive Tyrant, I think we take them up on their bluff. We call their bluff. And use Lair of the Hydra this time to get rid of it. I think that's the move here. So, 35 to 11. What shall they do here? Elite Spellbinder. Alright, I don't so much care. I care that it flies. I don't really care about this getting spellbound. Alrighty. Not a big deal. So they have 2 things in the air now. That's actually pretty terrifying. Inscription of Ruin here. Okay. I think we just have to use it as a kill spell. We could reanimate something. I don't think we can't really reanimate much in this deck, honestly. We could take Undead Butler. That's not gonna do anything. Not gonna do much. I am going to opt to just kill this at sorcery speed. Could make you, yeah. Don't have any cards to discard. I guess we could reanimate and do something, but then we wouldn't be able to swing. Do we really want the Undead Butler? Like, does the Undead Butler really help us here? Mill 3 cards. I guess if it dies, we could do some returning. Let's go for that. Let's cast it with the kicker. Target opponent, you're going to discard 2 cards. We're going to reanimate the Butler, and we're going to destroy the Spellbinder. Yeah, that seems okay to me. I like gaining life. Us gaining life is better. Yeah, they'll go ahead and get that. I think it's okay. If we can find a way, we just need to find a way to kill the Undead Butler, and then we can get the Broodmother back from the grave, and I think that will make all the difference in the world here. Down to 31, still not looking great. I think the best case scenario, maybe they go what? I mean, the Cave of the Frost Dragon's gonna be in the air. Not great. So they're gonna swing with just okay. They're gonna swing with both. Alrighty, so that puts us down to 7. Puts us down to 7 here. My turn. And we get another Butler. Oh, it's so bad. That's really not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8. So we can swing in for 6 here. That's not good. Hive of the Eye Tyrant is we can swing in for. Yeah, I think we can do that. We can still make a 1/1 with the Lair of the Hydra. We got to at least try to chip off some damage here. Swing here. If they try to go Menace, we could keep the Butler. Yeah, I think that's probably our only move here. Let's get rid of Aura, I guess. Sure. Seems fine. Down to 20. Down to 20. I don't know why they would go Menace here. Doubt they will. With the high, they can just do the Frost Dragon again. Not going to be enough for lethal just yet. That'll be 5. Alrighty. Down to 2. We need a Destiny draw here. My turn. And we get a Gatrog. Let's see here. We can swing in for 9. It's not going to be enough. We're not going to be able to use anything with the Gatrog, unfortunately, either. Yeah, that's probably going to be game here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 12, 14, 15. We can swing in for 15. Not enough for lethal. We don't have a reach. Don't think there's any way to get reach here. Is there any way we can... Yeah, I'm just trying to think here. I think we are in checkmate. I think we're in checkmate. Undead Butler can't do anything. Mill 3 cards. No help. Cadenator, how we doing? How are we doing? We need to get some creepy crawlers out here. Stat! Pronto! That's a pretty good hand. Go ahead and keep that. Got the Ishkana Broodmother. We'll have to make a redemption for the Broodmother. I don't know, I'll probably get roasted here a little bit. I don't think red has any boost toughness spells, but I was a little nervous. We'll go ahead and keep that. Undead Butler. Solid little 2-drop here, Inscription of Ruin. I'm feeling pretty good about it. They do take a mulligan. You'll like to see that in ranked matches, I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Let's actually drop the Glade. Just don't think it... I think we could fix our mana no matter what, but we'll drop the Glade here. So, looks like Izzet. Looks like Izzet, and fortunately for us, Izzet, you know, got a small nerf. Got a small nerf. I wouldn't even say small. I mean, it's pretty significant. Goldspan as well as Alrons get hit. So that's pretty nice here. Don't have to worry about the birdies with the extra turn. Geist Channeler is amazing. This card is absolutely nuts. So let's go ahead. Let's do some nonsense with that. I don't want that. No. Let's go ahead and discard some cards. Let's go ahead and try and snip at the butt. Let's see what they take. Let's see what they do here. If they get, what, discover the formula. So, oof, we get rid of 2 bombs, and that was actually their perpetual card that they did burn down the house with. Discarding is very good versus this deck. We do get another Swampy. Alrighty, let's set up for the Broodmother. Do your thing, Broodmother. We've got plenty of food for you. Hopefully we can get some Lulth going. Get the spider action going, because this is going to get a little gross. They do have a Deluge they can play eventually to dig deeper. Oh, and a Brittle Blast. I actually haven't seen this card being used in a hot second. It costs 3, and they're going to exile it for 5. Pretty good. Pretty good. We have nothing to play now, so how about that? This would also die instead. Alright, I guess we'll swing here. Doubt they will block it, and they do. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and do a meat hook here. We can't use the Butler, but we can at least do this and just get rid of the Channeler. It's something. It's something. The Butler will get exiled, unfortunately. No fun with returning anything to our grave or to our hand. And yeah, we do have a Gatrog in there, so that would have been relevant. So that's unfortunate. That's our only play. That is our only play. We've got to hope we get to a Lulth. Leer. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alrighty, we're going for a Swamp. We gotta try. Got to try. Hello, my queen.
I will show you what I will cull the weak.
Yes, don't call it weak, because I think we're the ones getting called, because we are pretty weak here. Memory Deluge, so they're gonna go ahead and just go straight for a Memory Deluge. Okay. Interesting. Do you have a counter spell, or like I wonder how's this gonna work? No, you just have a Spike Field Hazard. Alrighty.
At least there is blood on your hands.
Oh, we need some blood. We can get some land here. We'll be looking okay if we can get a land here. We'll be looking okay if we can get a land here. If not, it's gonna get a little rough here. Ooh, that's not the right kind of land. Not the right kind of land here. Alright, so we'll get a Wrangler here. Oh, this is so brutal. We just gotta get rid of the Leer. The Leer's gonna be very powerful now. You just hate to see it. The Lair of the Hydra, just brutal. Just brutal. We'll swing in here. Now the Leer is going to be able to just stack so much value. Fading Hope. Alrighty, that's going to go ahead and get rid of that. And now they got a Fading Hope in their graveyard as well. So now it's over. If we could have got to a Professor, we definitely could have had a shot. But the game is over now. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that. The game is not over. It's never over until... Okay. It's never over. It might be over. Okay. Let's go, Professor Onyx. We can... I think we're good here, right? We can get rid of the Leer here. The only thing that matters is getting rid of Leer. Alright, let's waste no time. Sacrifice Leer. Get out of here.
Witherbloom College, class.
Class dismissed. Oh, and a divide by 0. How sad. How sad. Alright, so we get environmental sciences. We do get to gain a life here.
Power of death.
Get him. You tell him. You tell him. Do we want to exchange the forest here? I think we want to just set up for this Lair of the Hydra if we can here. They'll get a Leer. They'll get their Lear back. Expressive Iteration? I would have thought they would be going for the Lear. That's kind of odd. I mean, we can discard some stuff if they don't want to drop Lear, which I would be blowing my mind if they did that. Drop a pathway here. So they're gonna go for environmental sciences. Are they're okay? Oh my goodness. So they okay. I can't discard them with the Inscription of Ruin, unfortunately, but I'm just appalled. Let's go ahead and use Professor here. We get another inscription. Is this gonna be it? Like, hold on.
I have impeccable study habits.
Our study habits are too good. Let's go ahead and use the Magecraft with Professor. Get the inscription going. And this is gonna be it? What you got? I just can't believe they played it like this. This is why you always play it to the end, I guess, suppose. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Look at that. Magecraft, get rid of the Lear. Wow. If that isn't proof that you shouldn't be salty early over what seems to be a bleak situation. Because this is looking amazing. Wow, I just can't believe. Alright, so I know that obviously they've got Hall of the Storm Giants. They're going to call it the good game. I'm going to go ahead and give you the GGs. The fancy GGs. Professor Onyx. Ooh, this is yucky. I almost just want another... We're probably going to win here. It doesn't really matter too much. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually can't threaten for lethal here. Let's go with a mulch. Sure. Sure.
Ugh, there has to be an answer here.
There's always an answer. There's always an answer, Professor. What can we make this? Can't trade with this yet. Let's go for the Eye of the High Tyrant. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Did I say Eye of the Hive Tyrant? I think I did. So that's gonna have, yeah. You can do that. That's fine. That is fine with me. We'll swing in there. You cannot block because I have Exile. I do have Exile, but I do have some other stuff too. I'm kind of nervous if they draw into another Lear. So what would be the best thing we can do? Fading Hope. Let's get rid of the Fading Hope. That's gonna be it. They know it. Wow, good game. That's an epic one. Hey Jacob, how we doing? How we doing? Welcome to the show. We got some mulch. We got some Ishkana Broodmother and some Emma. Look at this. We're stacked. We're stacked to the core. What is going on here? We're stacked like hotcakes. Let's go ahead and drop this for green. We need some green mana for this mulch. We'll go ahead and mulch up some land. Not worried at all. Oh, and a mountain, but no one drop. Little sus. A little sus there. Let's go ahead and mulch it up here. Oh, we got a discard. Oh, that's not good. Straight for my face, huh? Straight for my face. Can we discard a land here? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't want to discard a land just yet. Or do I? We can't. These actually come in tapped, so it's just kind of yucky. Yeah. Because these come in tapped, I think we can get rid of that. Or we can go get Trog. Are they just running mono red or something? Because if they're doing that, we can get rid of this. We'll get rid of the second Gitrog. So they're actually not. This is a vampire deck, or okay, this is just Rakdos aggro. Alrighty. No big deal. We've got a little present for you. We've got an Undead Butler. Undead Butler to block the Skyclave Shade. Let's go ahead and mill some stuff. Oh, and we get a Hollow Hinge Wrangler. So now we can trade in these yucky lands for something actually useful. So that'll be nice. Can trade in these things for some 5/5/5 beasts. That'll be very nice. And a Storm Seeker. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to survive this onslaught. Are you gonna swing? I'm assuming they'll swing with the Storm Seeker. Just a fuzzy feeling. I will not chump this. I'd rather keep the Butler to keep the Skyclave Shade at bay. And they, oh, okay, that'll be good for me. Good with me. Let's go ahead and add this to our hand. Let's take... We already have a Gatrog. Let's go ahead and add the Wrangler. Let's add the Wrangler. Now what do we want to do here? Let's go for the Broodmother. Let's just go straight for the Broodmother. Boom, baby. We got a little bit of food, so we can exile. And create some lovely spiders with the Broodmother. Mama! The spiders say, Mama! Skyclave Shade, not too worried about that. That's not going to be too threatening. Yeah. Broodmother takes care of everything. Don't... Oh, did you forget about the reach? Did you forget about the reach? I'm a spider. I'm a spider. I can reach up high. So, yeah. Alright. Feeling pretty good. What do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and take away their hand. Let's do all we can. Discard 2 cards. If you got something crazy in there, it's going bye-bye. That wasn't too crazy. Definitely was not too crazy. Let's just do this and do we want to do the Broodmother? I think we kind of do. Yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, we're here for the content. We're gonna pass. Probably should play the Undead Butler, but you know, let's get a little bit of brewing going with the Broodmother. I don't think we're legitimately threatened here that much. So they're gonna go ahead and use the blood token, discard a land, draw. All right, what you got? You gonna swing with both here? Okay. So it's kind of scary. You only gonna swing with this? Are you gonna deal some damage or something? Or no, you're not? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and exile. I want to take the non-creatures because if we get a whatchamacallit, the big bomb spell where it counts all your creatures. What is that called? Spider spawning? There we go. What do we want here? Nothing good. These are honestly, this is a pretty weak selection here. When this dies, blah blah. Okay, we'll go with the Broodweaver. We'll go with the Broodweaver. Let's do this. Let's drop a swamp, or do we want to go with this first? We've got some serious options here. Almost too many. Almost too many. I want to get the Gatrog online. Let's go ahead and do that. Then this way we can create some lands that can sacrifice to draw a card. Drop the Undead Butler. Bam. Bam, bam. That seems pretty good. And that's going to be it. The Broodmother takes it. Bouncy Bear. Hello, Bouncy Bear. I don't know most bears to be bouncy, so that's kind of interesting here. Let's go ahead and go for black mana here. Let's see what you got in that hand here. Ooh, Champion of the Parish. That is my... Oof, that strikes sear into the heart. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Nice mono black sleeves. Very fitting. Shambling Ghast here. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's go ahead and drop the Undead Butler. Let's get some mill action going. What do we got here? Do get a Blex. That's pretty nice. Drop a Faceless Haven and a Jadar. So that would have been pretty nasty with the Champion of the Parish. Thank God we got rid of it. 2/2. Nothing we can't handle. Kind of. I can always reanimate something for 2. Don't really have 2, unfortunately. Could always just discard. I think that's probably our best move here. Let's go ahead. Just discard. It's not the best versus aggro. Yeah, just keep that. I'm assuming they'll just keep another land. Play Headless Rider, do a bunch of stuff. They're gonna wait for this. That's kind of interesting here. I'm gonna block this absolutely. So I get rid of the Jadar. The K goes bye-bye. I don't know why. Why would you get rid of the land if you don't have enough to play the Headless Rider? I mean, okay, that's a little weird. That just kind of baffled me a lot, but alright, no problem. We do get slowed down by the Eye Tyrant, unfortunately. Oh, why would you do that? I gotta put that in there. That is just a big mistake. Wow. So we're back at the hideout with a post-game wrap, and overall, I gotta say, this deck was so fun to use. Look, I mean, winning with spiders. I mean, I don't remember the last time that like spiders have been very relevant in a standard format. So, well, not standard, alchemy. Excuse me. I gotta get used to that. That's rough. But Ishkana Broodmother absolutely was putting in work. These two Golgari cards. I mean, just the lore, the fun of it all with the professor and the Witherbloom, all of the lore and like just the ambiance of this entire deck was so fun. And I know I say at the end, oh, I like this deck for a lot of decks. Some decks I kind of just say, oh no, I didn't like that very much. But this deck, honestly, my favorite guild, my favorite color pair is green and black. So this has to be my favorite video I've ever made to date. Number one, without a doubt. Winning with Lulth and busting up the spiders and pumping them up with blacks and the Broodmother with the spiders and Golgari and all this different kind of fun. Golgari, Witherbloom, whichever you'd prefer to say, with a professor, obviously, but absolutely wonderful. This deck does crush a lot of control decks because you just duress away their bomb spells. If you could just discover for the formula, if you just duress it away, if you Inscription Ruin, you get rid of all their other stuff, you get rid of their Kraken, you get rid of all that stuff. The early discard engine is so good versus control. Unfortunately, some aggro decks pair pretty well against this, but overall, this deck is awesome. I'm really loving Alchemy so far. It seems to be a pretty healthy format because if this weirdo deck with, I mean, we didn't really get to use the Hollow Hinge Wrangler too much with the 5/5 Beast, but it's also another win condition. It just feels very healthy. So if a deck like this can, you know, make a run into ranked play and do so well, and I think we went like 8-2 or something, so I can't be more happy. So if you want to use this deck, feel free to tinker with it. This is some absolute awesome creepy crawlers, and I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and leave me a like. I hear the button looks just like that. I could be wrong, but it looks just like that. It helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, tell me how ugly I am. Whatever you got to do, just do something. It helps me out a ton. But until the creepy crawlers crawl again, I will see you on the next episode. ManaMan, out.